Okay, let's take a look around this 55 plate Land Rover Defender 110 station wagon. It's the silver edition, which is a limited edition that they did in 2005. Basically they're all silver. Effectively it's XS spec, just without the heated front seats and the heated front screen, but basically it's got air conditioning, half leather, electric windows, ABS, traction control. It's also got the checker plate on the wing tops and the bonnet that were fitted at the factory. That's part of the silver spec. The winch may have been as well, I'll have to check that. So I didn't make many of them. It's actually got a special vehicles plate inside it. I have to research and see if all the silvers were produced by special vehicles, but it has got a special vehicles identity to it. Anyway, spec wise, I mean, it has been used for its true purpose, so it's got some kit on it and it's got some scratches and dinks on it. But it's been used for what they were built for. So there you have it. Matching set of BF Goodrich all-terrains on it. I think so. A matching set of 4. I think the spares are Cooper Discoverer. BFG all-terrain. Yeah, BFG all-terrains. We've talked about the checker plate. It's also got lamp guards on the front, which may have been part of the silver spec. Again, I'll have to check that. It's got a winch which we haven't tested, but we're assured works very, very well indeed. What sort of type of winch is it? Doesn't say what make it is on there. But, it's got the proper fair lead and everything, and there's all the kit in the back, like a saw and all the winching stuff to do your winching with. A bar with auxiliary lights on. It's got rock sliders on it, snorkel, it's got rear quarter bumpers on it with steps, tow pack. It's in 9-seater spec, and I say it's half leather interior. Inside it's also got the original Land Rover radio CD. As we talked about, it's got air conditioning, electric front windows, ABS traction control, centre cubby box. It's also got dog guard and 4 individual seats in the back. Right, let's walk around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. So it has been used for off-roading and green laning, so expect some scratches and minor dinks on it here and there, but that's what they're for, as I say. Around the front end, we've got quite a lot of paint loss on the panel that hides the aircon here. Big bit of paint loss there and along here, so we've got some paint loss along the front end. We've got a dink here in the corner. The wing itself isn't damaged at all, but the obviously caught the light guard and it's pushed that in a bit on the headlight panel just there. Looking down the near side, actually looks relatively straight actually, not bad at all. Some few head scratches on the edge of the near side front wing here, and the near side front eyebrow is cracked, and there are some hedge scratches on the eyebrow itself. In fact, the near side eyebrow is cracked there as well. Scuttle corners just starting to bubble up a bit under the paint, just on the very top edge here. There's a bit of rusting on the silver, which you always get on there, but the actual main part of the scuttle corner all looks fine. A-post all looks good. Mirror's been taped over, obviously got a hole in it. They're about £3 to buy. So it's got a chip in the screen just there that was mentioned on the MOT, but it's way outside of the driver's sight line. Front part of the roof looks fine. Near side door all looks pretty good. There's a bit of paint loss just there on the back of the near side door. But the later type doors with the rounded corners, so they should be rust free. We'll have a look in a minute. Interior wise, it's all there, but the front mats have disappeared. The front carpet mats have been replaced with rubber mats, which are a little bit stained, but headlining's okay. Slightly grubby and stained towards the back, but not a lot. Seats are all in very, very good shape. The only thing I have found is some sort of white paint marks on here, which may come out with a bit of a scrape. Seats are a little bit stained, but no more than that on the centre parts. But it is 12 years old, and it's been used, as I say, for proper work. Yeah, doors are fine. It's the later type doors on this one, so I wouldn't expect them to be rusty. No movement in the hinge pins on that one. B-post is all good. Near side rear door, there's a mark here. In fact, that's coming out. Yeah, that's fine. It's just, but there are a couple of scratches and stuff on the near side rear door. Again, just head scratches really. In here, so the door itself is fine. Yep, all looks good in there. Again, just a few white marks here and there on the interior. A little bit of bubbling on the D-post there, but it's not in need of repair or replacement just yet. And in the back there, it's all it's all as it should be. Just slightly grubby, but it's also lost its rear carpet mat as well. Replaced with a rubber one. Near side rear quarter, again some hedge scratches just along here, but no more than that. Bigger scratch just there. Roof is slightly scarred up here. Looks like almost like the paint's sort of. There's a couple of sort of minor hedge scratches. I'm not sure quite what's happened there. The paint's sort of quite stained just on the top of the roof, just there. Around the tail end, all looks pretty good. Minimal electrolytic reaction, well, no electrolytic reaction on the tailgate. I think it's obviously a steel frame one, possibly. A steel skin one. A little bit of rusting just there on the tub top trim and a bit there. But aside from that, pretty good. And in the back here, it's all as it should be. As I say, you've got your saw there, you've got the first aid kit, all the winching stuff up there. Some gloves and things that come with it for the winching stuff. Rear door card is a bit marked and stained, but aside from that, it's okay. Near side rear corner, very slight sort of depression just there, just underneath the rear fog light, sort of just slightly ripply there. Again, obviously driven into something. Looking down the offside, apart from a slightly flattened barrel side on the offside rear wing, which we'll come to in a minute, all looks pretty straight. Again, got some scarring and scratching just up here on the back side of the roof, and it looks like it's had a sticker here which has taken the paint off in a strange way. But just some scratches up there. Got some very slight indentation just there. Hedge scratches on the offside rear wing. So the barrel side is slightly flat just there. It should be properly curved. It's very slightly flat, but that's very, very minor. Again, hedge scratches down there. Split in the eyebrow just there. Near side, offside rear door, apart from this mark up here, which will come out with a bit of white spirit. That will. Doors again are in good shape, being a late one. All good in there. We talked about all that. Driver's door lost its paint on the edge there, and a couple of scratches just there, and some hedge scratches which go from the door through into the offside front wing. In here, apart from the driver's mat being a little bit warm with a hole in the middle of it, it's all good. The seats are in good shape, as I say. Got your aircon. Offside front wing has got a big hedge scratch down there into the offside front wing, and some minor hedge scratches around here. No more than that. Scuttle corner on the driver's side is all in good shape. It's starting to the vent hinge is just starting to rust a little bit just there, but no more than that. Anyway, that's about it. As I say, she has got a couple of very, very minor wall wounds, but you know, it's not a Chelsea tractor. It's been used for what it's supposed to be used for. So, and it drives beautifully. But that's about it, I think. My name is Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495. Or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further information. We take part exchanges, we take Visa and MasterCard credit cards and debit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards, and we can have it shipped or delivered anywhere you like in the world, obviously at a cost. That's about it.